Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kristy Taylor, social impact career coach and founder of Work Solutions LLC. And my favorite thing to say is I like to help the people who help the people. If you're someone who is committed to making a difference in your community, to being a person of impact, then I'm the career coach for you. And today I'm actually going to talk to you about a powerful mindset shift that can transform the way that you approach your career and achieving your goals. And it's called the power of yet. Now, this is something that I am seeing trended. I love it as a mindset coach. All of my clients know that when you come to me, it's not just about the career branding piece, that we also focus on positioning your mindsets to open you up to achieve the goals that you want to pursue in your career and to really attract the type of job that you want. So you may be wondering, what exactly is the power of yet? What is this trend that everybody is talking about and embracing? Well, it's a concept that's rooted in the idea that just because you haven't achieved something or mastered a skill, it doesn't mean that you can't or won't. It just means that you haven't yet. And one small word, yet, it can really make a world of difference in how you see things, especially when it comes to mindset and mindfulness practices. We're often to transform our mindset and to attract the things that we really want, we often use positive affirmations. If you know me, you know that I love a cognitive model called the rational motive behavioral therapy approach. And that is really literally where we look at those negative thoughts and we replace them proactively with positive affirmations. And sometimes that can be really difficult to just really give an affirmative right away, right? So one of the things that you can do is you can take that negative thought and then you can use the word yet. So let me break this down for you. In our careers, we often face challenges that can feel insurmountable, and maybe you're struggling to learn a new skill, or you haven't landed that dream job, or perhaps you're not seeing the career progression that you hope for. It can be very frustrating when you have applied for job after job, or you're applying for jobs and you are getting job interviews, but you're still not making it to that next level. Or even I've had clients make it all the way to the end and they do not offer you the salary that you're hoping for. It's easy to get discouraged and think, I just can't do this, or I'll never get there. But when you add yet to those thoughts, it changes everything. So here are a few examples, right? Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet. Instead of, I'm not good at this, try using, I'm not good at this yet. The shift in mindset, it opens up possibilities. And it reminds you that growth is a journey and not a destination. Now, within the context of that, you still have to do the work, right? You still have to do the work, asking for feedback, taking those next steps to build your skills. And so you know that I like one of my favorite coaches, he says that work is always working, either working for you or against you. And you know that if you're moving things in a positive direction, if you're doing the things that's going to take you to get to the next step one day at a time, then you are positioning yourself to receive the return on the work that you put out. So for example, when you're learning a new software program, it can be frustrating for a first time. And then you might feel like that you're never going to get anywhere or never going to understand it. But with the power of yet, you acknowledge that while you haven't mastered it yet, with practice and persistence, you will. So if you haven't gotten a job that you want, for example, if you're doing a job search, perhaps you haven't landed the role that you want yet. This mindset keeps you motivated and focused on your long-term goals, because sometimes, again, it can be for some people, if you're not ready to just give yourself that affirmative, then what you can do is use the power of yet to recognize the progress that you're making. You recognize that right now, this is a challenge, it's something I'm preparing myself for, but I'm going to keep doing the work and I'm going to get there and I'm going to win. Remind yourself that each step is just part of the process, it's part of a growing process. So now that you can start applying the power of yet in your career, here's a few things I want to tell you. One, be open to embrace challenges. See them as opportunities to grow and not as a roadblock. And remember that you're not going to be expected to have all of the answers yet, right? And then celebrate the small wins. And that's what I really love about this model, right? Because if you are not ready to make that big jump, then you can just, again, celebrating the small wins, just acknowledging, man, I am making progress. Recognize your progress, no matter how small. Every step forward is a step closer to your goals. And it helps you to build resilience. So understand that setbacks are part of the journey. Don't let them define your ability to or your future. And they're just a part of your story. So all of these things are going to be a part of the story that you tell once you get to where you want to go. So once you become vice president of that company, once you become that principal or consultant or whatever it is that you're pursuing, these are going to be part of the stories that you tell of how you got there. And I think that with all great leaders, we all have some story to tell or experience to share. So here's what I want to do. I want to challenge you to start using the power of yet. Leave some comments about how you plan to use the power of yet in your career. And when you encounter something difficult, remind yourself that you're simply not there yet. Keep pushing, keep growing, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. And here's one of the things: if you're ready to embrace and take your career to the next level, I'd love to help you get there. So I want you to join me for our upcoming Brace for Success Career Workshop. This is our coaching program that we're launching, and we're going to dive deeper into strategies like this to help you overcome setbacks, build your confidence, and position yourself for success in 2024. The journey might not be easy, but remember, you're not where you started. So the power of yet is already in play. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to hear from you and how you're using the power of yet in your own career. Drop a comment below with your thoughts and your questions, and let's keep the conversation going.